welcome coast to coast on CTV and TSN as smoke swirls in the Calgary foothills. The clarity these two playoff star franchises are searching for could lay in their big-name offseason acquisition. These teams played in week 1 last season as well, right here at McMahon, as Vernon looks downfield, tries to step out of the pocket, looks downfield, wide open at the Hamilton 50, now 45, and rolling his way inside the 40. It's the first catch of the season for Clark Barnes.
Field halfback from Toronto.
4 receivers to the left of Vernon Adams Jr. He'll shift out of the pocket once again, eyes downfield, throws it up, and it's Rhymes! Touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Offensive pass interference, Calgary, number 15. 10-yard penalty, we'll repeat second down.
As an extra offensive lineman, they go heavy, they'll hand it off. Dietrich Mills, bully ball into the end zone. And Calgary begins the Vernon Adams Jr. era with a touchdown.
Tremendous start here for the Calgary Stampeders offense. Looking potent, slinging the ball around the field and getting it done on the ground.
The hits, well, here's the regular season. Now it's for real. They'll go speed sweep around the edge. DeAndre Smith, what a great play, trying to make up for it immediately as Hicks.
How about that redemption?
To all-time in Hamilton franchise history behind only Seth Small. It was 90% in 2022, and Leggio begins the year on points. A different looking front here for the Tiger Cats. They'll rush 3, have a couple of quarterback spies. Now trying to give chase and get after. VA is one of those spies. Vernon Ella runs him and then Superman's towards the first down marker. The Calgary Stampeders. Paradis up and through on 1st and 10. With 2:20 remaining in this first quarter. Looks to the backside and a big back-breaking move that time from Tim White. Have Doug hang out with us here for a couple of minutes as we get a chance to watch Hamilton knock some more points on the board.
Hold on to the ball, move around. Here's a strong side blitz. Got to get rid of it.
It's popped by Kyle Wilson over the middle, and Stavros Katsantonis has the rock in his hands out to the 40. So Hamilton gets a turnover.
That one in, down close to the turf.
Isaiah Wooden back to return. The Tiger Cats here is this one with the help of the wind. Oh, get out the pitching wedge that time. But Mitchell was thrown for sure, just a wild season, especially in the second half. Is this one up for grabs? And Lawler somehow in between 3 different red uniforms. This Vernon with the wind at his back, as Doug Flutie accurately described. Will hand it off, and Dietrich Mills breaks across midfield, runs through a tackler, and finally Stavros Katsantonis gets just enough to bring him down.
Played his college ball.
Excited to play his pro ball here as well as Hamilton sends the blitz. VA gets his arm hit. It's up for grabs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Tiger Cats. Jonathan Moxie cuts across the 40 and finally rolls down at the 45. So 2 first-half interceptions for Vernon Adams Jr. Next week in week 2 action, but plenty of football before we get there as they go with a little end around to the speedster Tim White. Antilitre out front gets a good block, and a nice job by Shamar Bridges downfield as well. And now a flag. Send this one away from 37 yards. Hacks it high into what is now a howling wind at that end. Math on that one for me. What are we on pace for? As VA once again pressure on, and down he goes. And is that Isaiah Bagna? You're just hoping that there's a big gust of wind. We ended the season last year with a big gust of wind in the regular season. Oh, and now Constantino's going to go for a little jog out to his left, and he won't get to the first down marker. And the special teams unit delivers for the Calgary Stampeders.
Let him get up ahead of steam.
They whistled it in quickly, so VA had to get to the line. Pressure on. He throws for the blitz. Reggie Beggleton, 10. Cuts back at the 5, and he's stacked up. Well, the clock will stop as they set the chains here. They can find a stop somehow here at the end of the first half. Mills gets the football and has his second touchdown of the ball game.
They load things up, double on the nose. Good patience there from Dietrich Mills.
Super slow. They want to get off to a hotter start this year. Well, that's going to happen right now in this second half as this kick bounces up in the air. It's up for grabs. Calgary makes contact first. It's rolling along the ground, and it's on the ground. 3 different Stampeders are on top. And Hamilton wanted the football and the wind, and they got nothing with Keelan Thomas from the Okanagan Sun. PJ Walker, the talented pivot out of Temple, goes to the left-hand side. Flags come up, touchdown Stampeders.
Back-to-back touchdowns created by big plays on special teams for the home squad.
Good job. Early in the second quarter as Hamilton comes to the secondary blitz again. They can't pick it up, but they screen right into it. And Mills has got an opportunity. If he gets a couple of blocks, they pick up the first down.
Size.
Some reps here defensively, not just on special teams, which he already, they believe, is an elite special team, or as a first down here with VA escaping the pocket. Longer here at McMahon Stadium. Just a three-man rush, multiple spies though, as Vernon now is going to take off, and the spies can't catch him. And on 2nd and 15, VA goes for a jog to the first down marker.
Separate list.
We'll call it the Louis list. How about that? Kwong as well was just on the big screen here during the commercial break. As Bo Levi Mitchell flips it over the top, and Tim White looking for a little bit more as he tries to get out to the 55.
Oh, and of course, during his time as a Calgary Stampeder.
Good to see them coming back and having fun here in Calgary. Now VA over the top. It's completed. Clark Barnes running away from Jamal Peters. And down to the 5-yard line goes the former Guelph Griffin. A 65-yard bomb with VA evading the rush again. Ferdinand Jr. after the 65-yard completion to Clark Barnes. Hands it off. And into the end zone. It's Dedrick Mills once again. Body on a body, moving people left, right, and center.
Yeah, and this is an offensive line that lost a pretty significant piece in Sean McEwen, one of the top centers in the Canadian Football League.
Plays as Vernon Adams Jr. broke the pocket. And scramble rules were on. Isaiah Wooden turns this across the 20 to the 25, and all of a sudden, Isaiah Wooden is going to get a major for Hamilton. 105 yards to the house.
Isaiah Wooden runs into the pack, takes a hit, and somehow comes out the other side, and he's behind everybody. There was no second wave.
Bo gets to the line. It's the 4-man rush. And up for grabs. Lawler brings it down. Team are the Tiger Cats. Bo looks to his right. Quick throw. Complete. First down on 3rd down. On 3rd down. Takes the shotgun snap. Hands it off to Greg Bell. Tries to run to the left. And on 3rd and a couple, a red wall appears.
Giving them a short field. Don't make the comeback easy.
Comes the secondary blitz again, and it's the worst possible situation. Safety.
On his rush here. Again, looked like a little communication issue on that offensive line.
Ruling on the field is a safety.
Mitchell. Deep drop, pocket collapsing. Flips it out to his left. Flag comes up in the secondary while Keandre Smith rips his way up to the 40-yard line. Keandre Smith crosses the formation. And Mitchell looks left. Kenny Lawler catches it at the 5. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger Cats.
Thought he might look to Keandre Smith in the flat to the right, but that was almost a bit of misdirection, pulling attention that way.
He is in as the H-back. Greg Bell right there as well. Show run and then flip it out into the flats, and the defense rallies, shutting the door right at the goal line. Gets put into practice against a different color uniform. It's high in the air. Leggio hangs it. Collision, but it's brought down by Tevin Jones, and now a flag as it looks like Shamar Bridges might have got a hand up high. Tonight along of 42, and this one will come from inside of that 38 yards away. And Bo unable to get the victory at McMahon Stadium that would have earned his 100th as a CFL quarterback.